Alright guys, welcome back to another edition of Review the Pew. As always, my name's Kyle and I'll be leading you through our instructional video today. We're going to be covering the Remington 700 308 12.5 inch, which is kind of exciting for those of you that either shoot subs or just want something to carry around backpack style, take to the stand, whatever the case may be. We're going to give it a few seconds here and let everybody join in, guys. I'm going to get part of these videos done today, and then hopefully the remainder of them will be done tomorrow. But for now, we'll jump right into it. We have been having technical difficulties with software, so I am double checking stuff. I sent the text a little earlier this time just to ensure that everything was working prior to sending the text. So we'll wait for a few minutes here, let everybody join us, and then we'll get this party started. Remember guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It does make it a little bit easier for notifications, plus it kind of verifies to new members that we do exist and that we really have people following us. Also, of course, remember that you can ask questions, make comments, or anything of the sort right here live while we're doing the video. Again, that kind of solidifies or validates the video, and of course you can ask questions. So guys, let's touch on one thing first. I've had a few people tell me that they haven't been receiving our texts. We have no errors on our end. However, a couple members have dug into it for me, and T-Mobile, being one carrier, automatically blocks certain messages that are originated from a texting system. So you might call your carrier if you're not receiving the text. The other option is make sure you save the Review the Pew phone number to your address book, and then in the event you're not receiving texts, reply with the word START, just S-T-A-R-T, to that text, and it might jumpstart the system again. But again, a lot of it seems to be on the carrier side of it, not on our side. So if you're not receiving texts, try those things I just stated. Save the number to your phone, call your carrier, and have them remove the block on it, because a lot of them do an auto block. All right, guys, let's get right to it. The upcoming reviews is where everything is stored and stays even in a sold out state until we do the video. Once we do the video, it gets moved to the past reviews. The past reviews is where everything stays for all of eternity. It's also where you can come back, read reviews, and you come back to post your review if you're chosen. Now, this is obviously an FFL item. This does come to us from AmoZone. Remember one thing, guys, with this beauty right here in particular, if you need an optic or something for it, make sure that in your email, when we email you, if you are chosen, you can always add an optic and things of that nature and just pay the difference. You will, of course, get a pretty steep discount being a Review the Pew member. So we can finish things out. You can order ammo. You can do all sorts of stuff. So don't think that you have to run down to Academy and pay full retail for something. Let us know what you need and we'll get it fixed up. All right, so this is obviously an FFL item. We will drop ship this to your FFL. The rules are pretty simple, guys. We ask that you do your review within 3 to 5 business days of receiving the item. So when your FFL gets this, you go pick it up. We ask that you do your review 3 to 5 days after that. Now, I understand a lot of us work, we travel, we do things. You may not be able to get to a range to review this, all that stuff. Guys, that is not the end of the world. We have to put some sort of timestamp on this just to stay within legalities, but at the same time, if you need more time, it's fine. All I ask you to do is communicate that with me. That is the key here, communication. So you can either message Review the Pew Facebook, Review the Pew Instagram. You can text me directly if you have my number. You can message me on Facebook, however you want to do it. And I don't need your life story either. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I don't mind you telling me your life story, but I don't need it. All I need from you is, hey, Kyle, I am reviewing the Remington 700. It will be 2 weeks before I can get it done. Not a problem whatsoever. I just need to know about it, okay? So let's say it takes 2 weeks, you're ready to go, you come back, you want to post your review. How do you do it? Well, it's really quite simple. The best way to do it is use the search function. The way the website's broken down is everything in the past reviews has a name right here. At the bottom of the description of every item in the past reviews, there's a name right here. You know, member Joe Dirt will be reviewing this product for us. So all you have to do is search your last name, click on your item, click on the review, and that is where you post your review. Now, we've been asked this a lot, guys, and I'll clarify something. Your name on the website can be anything you want. It can be a nickname if you want. If you go by, you know, Sammy J or whatever, you can do that. I don't mind. As long as when you respond to the email, obviously receiving an FFL item, we have to have your actual information. But for the website's case, you can change your name to anything you want. And just remember, when you use your search function, search whatever name you're using. So once you click on your item, you click on the review, you post your review. Now, as far as the body of the review goes, I don't have a script for you. I never want to have a script. I want you guys to put this in your words. The importance of this website is it brings people products and brings reviews that are pretty much unbiased, right? So what I ask from you is just very few things. First off is honesty. We want your honest opinion. You will never get chastised or anything of the sort for posting a negative review if something rightfully earns it. So don't feel like you have to do that. So honesty is the number one thing. Second, guys, is professionalism. Please remember to be professional, okay? Whether you're giving a good or bad review, be professional. We are developing a system to where these reviews will actually be pulled to our dealers and manufacturers' websites. So your name may come across somewhere on somebody else's page as far as the review goes, right? And the last thing is the why. Tell us why. Why did you love it? Why did you hate it? Honesty, professionalism, and tell us why. You do those three things, you'll be fine. The only other deal rule, you may say, that I have for you is the length of the review, guys. 3 to 5 sentences usually does the job. I don't need you to write a book and post a YouTube video, but if you do that and you have a YouTube channel, please remember to attach your YouTube link for said video at the bottom of your review. That way people can copy and paste that link and you'll get credit where credit is due. But again, the only requirement is honesty, professionalism, tell us why, 3 to 5 sentences in length, minimum, okay? You do that stuff, you'll be fine. And just to clarify, guys, when you click paste or post on the review, it takes a couple weeks. I have to come around and read these and approve them in order to have them post. So if you don't see it after a while, it's okay. You don't need to worry about that. As long as you posted it, you're good to go, all right? Remember one thing, guys, the reason we have time limits and things of that nature, the products and services provided by Review the Pew and or its affiliates are not your items to keep. They are on loan to you until you post your review. Once you post your review, you are done. You're free and clear. You do whatever you want with that product. It is yours to keep. So that's why we ask that you get it done sooner rather than later, all right? All right, before we move on, guys, this link right here, what is Review the Pew? We are thankfully growing at a very decent rate. We do, however, grow 100% by word of mouth, meaning I can't advertise on any form of social media. This explains the way the website operates so you don't have to type a book. Remember to be recruiting for us out there, guys. A lot of us spend time on Facebook and gun groups and things of that sort. If you see somebody that, even just strangers, recruit them for us. Post the link, stuff like that. It brings them to the website. It keeps you from writing a book when you're trying to explain the way the website operates. It's all right here in black and white, all right? All right, let's get over to this. Guys, this list is put together based on purchase timestamps. What that means for you is whenever you clicked purchase, that is where you're seated. Now, this list is not our permanent list. This is just an entry-level list. It is our first layer of randomization because what we're going to see here in a second is I'll take this first layer of randomization and I'll do this. What this does, it gives me a few other layers of randomization and a bit of other information. One, it gives me how many items or viewers we have, then it shuffles everybody's name up and assigns a random number to them. So now we had our first, second, and third layer of randomization. So take a look. This is where you're seated. Guys, remember this is live streaming to YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. You can come back and watch this whenever you want. So 48 is our magic number for today. I will come over here and refresh this a few times, guys. The reason I do this is just to show you that we are in fact working with a clean slate. Once that loads up, I will type in 48. Guys, when I click generate, that'll give us a number. That number will correspond with the name on the previous screen. That name will be the individual reviewing this item for us. We will send an email to everyone, or not everyone, but each person that is chosen for review depending on the item. Please remember, if you respond while I'm doing videos, your information is unfortunately going to show up right here in my notifications. So you can wait a few hours, guys. It's Saturday. Nothing's going out today or tomorrow, so take your time. Gather the information we request, and of course, please remember to leave a review on Facebook, like us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube, okay? Okay, let's do this. 32 of 48. 32 is Houston. Connector. Houston, I'll send you an email shortly, man. Stand by for that. Again, no rush in responding. To everyone else on this list, thank you all so much for the support. I greatly appreciate you. We'll see you next time.